have because I don't know if I have to, but I feel like it. There's some coffee. Hope my water don't fall down. Yeah, I even on. So y'all know it's meatless Monday, right? Then I woke up like somebody pushed me out the bed or something. I think it was the bath. The bath last night did something. I don't know what happened. I didn't really get to sleep like early because I took the bath around about 11:30. That may be what it is. It's 10:30. 10:30 a.m. I just put the clock on the stove. That's what 10:30 is. My birthday. That's my birthday. The month and the day. So I'm cleaning my closet out. This is my favorite. Ask me why this is my favorite. Mr. Burt. Mr. Burt gave me this before he died. Give me a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. He knew I would keep it. I guess. And then he liked me too. You know, like a daughter. Yeah. Never hit on me. Crazy thing, I knew he was sick too. And I used to go check on him. And he used to leave stuff in my Aerostar van that my mom gave me. And he gave me this in 2016. It's one of the originals. It's Malcolm X. Good morning. So, I'm sorry if I'm stepping on anybody's toes. But I know Creflo Dollar is on because I go over there and visit him. But the topic that he is talking about, relationships, grace and relationships, it's like hard to explain. Not really hard to explain, but I'm gonna try to explain it to you. It's like it's being rubbed in my face a lot, right? I don't have all the help. I'm not envy, but sometimes if you keep listening and looking at people in relationships and couples, you don't have that. Why would you just keep going over there and looking at something that somebody else have? I know what a good relationship is, and a lot of my relationships that I was in, because my partner did not put God first and didn't want to do things, godly things with me. Instead, they wanted to do bedroom stuff, right? So what I'm saying is, the topic that he's talking about, I already know what grace is, and I already know what a real relationship is. I never had it because I always dealt with men, boys, whatever they were, flings, based on sex and alcohol and drugs. So just keep on, um, it's like stuff being keep throwing in my face. I don't have help. I've been doing most of all the stuff all myself, by myself for years. So I'm not gonna keep on taunting myself with other people and what they have. I'm gonna just continue on working on me. So I skip that. I probably go back to it later on because a lot of times when I don't catch his and he re-air everything. Creflo Dollar re-air everything, y'all. All his lives, he re-air them in the morning and day, and he be having thousands of people. And I don't understand why he keep re-airing it. Because if somebody want to look at you, they're gonna look at you anyway. Because I know I go back and look at them sometimes when I miss them, or when I just sometimes I be like, do I want to listen to Creflo today, or do I want to listen to Charles Stanley, or do I want to listen to T.D. Jakes, or do I want to listen to, I got my days who I want to listen to. And today I am not gonna sit there and keep looking at him and his wife's face when I ask God to send me a husband, point blank. I'm being honest, y'all. I ain't never been no person to be jealous of nobody else. But I'm not going to taunt myself. And I know what I'm going through. I'm just going to trust God and continue to try and find me someone that matches my personality and loves God more than he loves himself and anything else, And that's what I'm looking for in a man. I don't know why it is that when women come in this chat, good morning, Jesus saves. I don't know why it is when women come in this chat, they're always talking about accessories. This is the thing to say. Sheri, you have a good heart. Your heart is beautiful. I'm gonna wear accessories and makeup and all that stuff because I like to and I'm accustomed to it. But I've been thinking about a whole bunch of stuff because even in the month, we're still in the month of February where they celebrate Valentine's Day and it's Black History Month and President's Day and all these holidays, right? But the thing about it is, I celebrate Jesus Christ every day of my life. I don't just do it on Sundays. And I'm not going to keep reiterating that. The thing about it is, it's like when I'm on a live, people be trying to redirect what I'm talking about. And my topic on my live was hungover. And I am hungover from the bath I had last night. Because I had it late. And then when I got off, I uploaded 2 or 3 shorts. And being the person I am, knowing I have a studio, I go over there trying to see how they doing. And let me tell you what YouTube does to me. Because they know that I be anxious, right? And I be wanting to know what's going on with my stuff. What YouTube do to me now is they go and don't even mess with the video that I just put out. They go and go dig into a video, the last 6 or 7 videos, and then promote it. Because they got tired of me going over there checking before they can even get the audience. Yeah, because I'm looking. My dog video, I did my dog video, what, Saturday? Friday? I did the dog video. And the dog video got almost 500 not likes, because people don't like everything, but they looking. You might well like. If you're looking, you might as well like. So yeah. So YouTube, they done figured me out. They know my pattern. And a lot of times, like when I make my videos, and when I make my videos, you know what they do? They make me sit down and shut up. They'll go play Charles Stanley, the things I like, or meditation music, or grace and prayers, and things that I like. What they do is, after I drop my video or my stuff, they be getting me back. Okay, you dropped the video, now we gonna go get your favorite stuff that you want to see. And I'd be like, I don't have no problem with it because all of it is educational to me. And this week, what I'm gonna do too is go through my subscriptions again, and whatever I'm not looking at, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and unsubscribe because this is like a waste of time. What are you talking about? You pray for who? I pray for myself. You need to pray for yourself. And if I need other people to pray for me, I call big organizations like TDJ's, 700 Club, Joy Ministries. I got plenty of people in my phone to call, and I'm affiliated with a lot of churches. I don't need you, Roy. Roy boy. Yeah. Go mess with somebody else morning. I already woke up with a tub hangover. I've been praying for other people and myself since I was 3 years old. You better go get up underneath a table or something. But anyway, I think you are misguiding or misguided. And I think you might need to go and open you a channel up and figure out why you on YouTube and other people's chat and comments. So I'm drinking. Folgers is my favorite, and it's roast. And then I have sugar. And then that, y'all, I'm trying to gather my brain. And then they say this works sometimes. When I used to go to school, college, they said this stuff supposed to work. So I keep it around, and I keep candy around because they say it works. But I ain't gonna get burnt out on it, I'll tell you that. And another thing, I have not eaten breakfast because what? This had to happen to me on Meatless Monday. Feeling groggy when I woke up, like I had drank some Jack Daniels or something. And believe it or not, Jack Daniels ain't never been my drink. My drink used to be Seagram's Gin and Hennessy and Remy. Mm-hmm. And the reason I'm talking about this stuff is because I feel like I got a hangover. And I had that tub bath and relaxed. So if you're no longer in the chat, I'm removing you because there's no reason for your face to be up if you're not here. Or your name. Unless you're addressing me. Y'all do know that Black History Month, and we always get the month with the shorter days in it. But what I'm saying is, you do know that we make history every day. Cause why? We was born with favor. Yes, Sheri Brown said that African Americans, blacks, was born with favor. And again, I have opinions, and not only that, it's certain things that I say that I get messages from God too, right? And if I say something wrong, God is going to punish me for it. He's going to chastise me, right? So, do I fear God? Yes. I did say I got coffee, right? I have coffee. It's the... Y'all know what cream I'm talking about. It's Delight. And it's... What is it? I'm about to get it in a minute. But anyway, I come up with it. To me, it's the best. I've tried a whole bunch of different ones. And I like this one. First of all, what you need to do is go to a grammar class or go spelling class before you write in the chat. Man, I'm going, you know, I don't feel like I have to explain myself to you. Because if you're going to keep coming up here, I will hide you from the channel. Because you can't tell me what God speaks to me and say to me. Why? Because you're not me, right? And if I say something wrong, I always tell God to show me where I was wrong at. And if I had said something wrong, I come back. I ask God to forgive me. And then I come back on my live or wherever I said that at and apologize and ask for forgiveness. So you need to find someone else to talk to. I bet you are a Trump supporter. I guarantee you. You up here because you don't like him. Jesus saves. You've been in my chat ever since I did this. There's a lot of people who still hate the people that helped us. The whole world. Not just blacks. They helped a lot of people use their brain. Especially Dr. Martin Luther King. So the ones that came up and like, thank you for the like. And like I said when I did my thumbnail, I'm basically getting myself together, and I had a couple of I wouldn't say setbacks. It's because my body wasn't fully ready to get up out of the bed with my head, right? And sometimes I experience that in the mornings, but this morning was more so because I had took that relaxing bath last night around about 11:30, finished around about 12:15, something like that, 12:20, and I think it over relaxing me, and then I get up. I usually get up at 6. My alarm went off, and I laid back down, and I think I might have, I think I turned my light off, my porch light, and laid back down, and then I said, let me get up, because I had a lot to do, as far as, my, I got to get my, contact with my dentist, because it's by that time. I was supposed to got a cleaning about a few months back, and I feel like I have a cavity coming on, and I also have to get my my bottom teeth. And the crazy thing is, I went to go look for, because I got 2 sets they gave me because they messed up, but I kept it anyway. She just told me to keep it. It was just God rewarding me, because I had so much trouble and a problem with Aspen Dental in Hampton, Virginia. Virginia. Was it Aspen? No, not Aspen. Y'all, I was supposed to go to Aspen, but the prices was high. I'm talking about Spencer Dental. It used to be Cool Smiles. This Jamaican lady in there wanted my whole face, my skin color, my eyebrows, and everything. And she did not want to make me smile, because I might be cute or pretty. But anyway, she bleached her skin. She got eyebrows done and everything. And one day she came in there, and that same day she dropped my teeth. And that was the last time she was going to drop my teeth in the floor, break my stuff, and keep telling me to come back another month. And it went on for a year and a half. And I went to affordable dental and implants, and got my stuff, y'all, within 2 weeks. And the only reason I had to go back is because the first set, it wasn't the color I wanted, and it wasn't the right fit. But of course I kept it, because you never know when something will happen. Because look, I done lost the bottom to one. I didn't lose it. I'm going to tell you, I have ADHD, and I put it somewhere, and I have to remember. And I think I put it somewhere during the time I went to the hospital or something. But I find it, because what I do, where I thought I had it at, I went and took everything out my closet. So I'm cleaning my closet, and I might let y'all see, make a video, but it has to be done anyway. I did it earlier part of the year, I think during spring, and last year, spring, and when winter came. So it's about to be spring again. So put it like that. I'm spring cleaning early, because spring is March 20th, 21st, something like that. Yeah, it's right around the corner. So might as well get it done. Like BB Winans to get it done. Well, I'm gonna take Ugly Roy Boy out of here because he just keep on leaving stuff in my thing. And like I tell y'all, I play baseball very good. My mom taught me, and a lot of other people from my hometown. And so 3 strikes you out. And not only that, that's YouTube's motto. Yeah, from 3 strikes works real good. So when Roy Boy come back up here again, he just will be removed. Not just removed. I removed him, but he'd be hidden from my channel. And then he can go over there and talk to Creflo Dollar and TD Jakes and Joyce Myers and Joel Epstein and all them. Because Jesus is free. And I pay tithes through all different ways. Not just to a church. I know what giving back is. I know what other service is. Well, I feel a little better. The coffee's working a little bit. But I don't like to be dependent on nothing. And while we talking about it, like last year, I got tired of being alone. So I went, I'm going to tell you 2 things. 2 things that I did last year. And this is how the devil tried to distract you. Last year for Valentine, I bought a adult toy called the Rose. Because I kept seeing it. And I went over to YouTube and watched, and people did videos about it. And I said, wow. And I bought me one and then somebody else one for a Valentine gift. Because I kept on trying to get my niece to do it. And I said, wait a minute. I have a Amazon account. I said, because I have Fire Stick. And so I just went on my Amazon account and ordered it. And it was here like probably 3-4 days. A little bit right before Valentine's Day. And around that time too, I had sent my son some shoes and a shirt or something for Valentine's Day. So last year I was doing pretty good, you know, with having money and doing things and buying things that I, you know, wanted or either needed. And being able to, you know, gift people. But the devil is very tricky. He wants you to be dependent on something. And when I bought that toy, I was like, it'll help a little bit, probably with stress. But you can get addicted to it, because I used to be addicted to a masturbation 3 times in my life. 2 times when I was incarcerated, and 1 time when I was not incarcerated, when I was trying to refrain from sex. And so I was thinking about that. And then guess what else I found? So when I was working with AWP, when I was working with AWP, doing controlling traffic, right? I have traffic control. We was over here by this smoke shop, and I had, you know, had given up the alcohol and all that stuff. And people always was smoking on the job around me and all that. And, you know, they try to make me seem like I was playing Jane, and because I won't hitting the blunt with them and all that. So I went in a smoke shop store with one of the other people that was on the thing with me. And guess what I purchased? Y'all know them little edibles with the TC, what is it? The weed, what is it, TC? Well, anyway, when I was cleaning up, I found that. Brand new. I never even went in there. I was supposed to be getting it to my niece last year when she came for January, for her birthday on January the 8th, one of my nieces. and I couldn't find it. But the devil be wanting you to find stuff, y'all. And I'm looking, I said, oh my God, I bought this last year. I bought this the year before last, something like that, last year. And I said, it's like he be wanting you to try to get dependent on some type of, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. It's like he be wanting you to get your attention through other stuff. So I noticed the thing about the rose thing, and I thought about it because it's Valentine's month, right? Because I got these Valentine month for myself, and my red Betty Boop shirt, and a pair of shoes, because I always get myself something for Valentine's Day, because I love me, right? And first of all, I always acknowledge that the love of God and Jesus Christ, and how they gave me, you know, the health, the skills, and to get money or whatever, the good plasma, whatever, life, right? So yeah, I think about that, and because and I journal. I'm a Jesus journalist, right? And I write, so I read some of my stuff that I did last year and the year before, go back to sometime 2016, 15, 2000. I just go back and I be in my closets or in my paperwork, right? And I'll be just sometimes go back and I say, look at it this day and then a different year in that day and see where I have I progressed? Am I still am I still experiencing the same stuff? Have I been delivered? Or I just compare. I do a comparison and then I reminisce on some of the stuff. So I just thought I would, share that with y'all. Don't let things distract you. Down to social media, I know that I do a lot of content and stuff like that. But if I was not filming this stuff, I'll still be doing this stuff in my house. So why not film it in hopes to getting monetized? And then, a lot of that stuff is wasted memories. It's like stuff being done behind the scenes. Yeah. I do this stuff anyway. The only thing that I have not really shared with y'all is my writings and majority of all my goals that I've been writing to God about and Jesus for years. I've shared some of that stuff with Meta, and some of my videos from Meta I put on YouTube. But yeah, don't let life distractions and things. When I say things, like the edibles, the rose, because it's addictive. It's a feeling, right? The rose giving you a feeling. The edible things with the THC, wow, I'm saying TDH, y'all. That's Thyroid Attention Home. Y'all know what I'm saying. The chemical, the weed chemical, those things. You might think, like when you first think, you're like, oh, you think, this is how I was thinking. I was like, well, I can get it and try it out and see how it is. What if your body likes it and come accustomed to it and you start putting it first before God and Jesus? I'm talking about the edibles and I'm talking about the rose, because both of them giving you feelings. The edible things, it's making you high, and then not only that is it can cloud your judgment, and it could lead to other things. You're like, well, oh, this edible feel kind of good. Let me go get a drink, and let me get a man too to fill this bed up. And then the same thing with the the rose. The rose could do the same thing too. You like this thing right here, because I had thought it one time, like, because it's only the rose is only adjusting. I mean, only massaging one part of your body, right? One particular part. So if you're down there and you're doing it that one part, then this what happened to me. You be like, this ain't right, because you be thinking about a man, like you be wanting somebody to penetrate you, because you sitting there and you tired of having that top feeling, because it's only addressing the top feeling. The rose is only addressing the top feeling, right? And so you like, it make you kind of think, and you're becoming addictive to that feeling. So that's why I had, a little bit before I went to the hospital, I had took it and put it in a big old thing of water to mess it up, the motor or whatever that was in there. And then one day the thing came on by itself, y'all. That's why I say, you know what? The devil's a liar. But if this helps you from fornicating and doing stuff that you've been doing for so long, sometimes people have to gradually do things, you know, because I'm gonna say it like this, like far as with alcohol, I had went from holidays once a month to weekends. I had to gradually do that. That's the way I discipline myself to get off alcohol. I said, well, it's a holiday. And then I said, oh, I'm just do it on the weekends. And then I said, you know, I'm just going to do away with it. Because it had got to, when I was drinking, it had got to the point where it was just so boring. And then I was starting to get sick from it too. I'm like, why is I'm getting sick? I changed my beer, because the malt liquor, I'm going to be honest, make your breath stink, give you a little headache, but it was giving me like the feeling that I wanted, and I had to drink 10 beers to get it. So right before, this is how I eased up on alcohol too. I started drinking less, and then I started drinking light beer, and that was all right. So my last beer that like I was really drinking before I stopped was Michelob Ultra, and that's how I weaned myself away from alcohol. I went from strong beer, strong, and then bootleg wine, stuff like that. So whatever works for you, then you might just want to figure it out. And of course, you know, prayer. God can deliver anything. And you ask in his son, Jesus Christ's name. So I just thought I would talk to y'all about that, because I got confronted again while I was cleaning my my closet, and then I was going through my old purses, and I found that bag of the edible thing, the thing, THDC or something. You know, I know what I'm talking about, the weed high thing. Cause I was like, well, I'm not smoking, I probably could eat it. This is how the devil was tricking me. I never did it though. And let me tell you one of the biggest reasons why I didn't do it. And I'm glad I didn't. Because I was looking for another good job. I was going to either go back to the shipyard, and then I ended up working with AWP. And guess what? They did a urine test. And they even said that I had got a negative urine test. That's how the devil be working. But I had already told the lady I was taking Adderall. And I'm like, ma'am, I told you I take Adderall. And then they say, well, where's your pharmacy? and all this and that. And so I had to give them the pharmacy information. Then come to find out, when I work at AWP, everybody on the job sniffed coke and smoked weed. But they gonna tell me that I had a negative drug test for taking Adderall. I said, it was crazy, y'all. How my year was last year. It was crazy how that devil was working. And then they used to get mad at me because I wouldn't smoke and drink with them and set me up and fired me. I lost a whole car behind a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. And then, look, when I drove for Lyft, I had like 4 or 5 people lying on me, calling and said that I was drunk driving, y'all. That's how the devil was working, y'all. I had stopped drinking, though. So I said, what is going on? And I told them, I said, and when Lyft told me what the people had said, I said, I don't mean no harm, but I find that very offensive because I am in sobriety right now. I said, y'all can take a alcohol, drug test, whatever you want to take. You ain't going to find nothing in my system. And I'm not taking anything to keep it clear. Because I know they sell that stuff in the store too. Because I had to do that when I was in the court system before. But I'm just saying, you know, the devil be trying to trick you up, y'all. I'm telling you. And I just was sitting, when I woke up, I had to, the tub hangover. And then I said, I have to get some things done. So I'm sitting here doing, business things on the phone as far as dentist appointments because I'm behind. I'm like 2 months behind. So I'm like, I got to get my dental stuff done. It's a lot of stuff I have to do, y'all, for myself, for my health and my confidence, Because I know I got 6 teeth at the bottom. If it wasn't for these big full lips, you'd be able to see a lot of stuff. Because I got away with, 3, 4 teeth missing up top for the dentist over there. Messed my teeth up, and I had to get a 4th teeth removed from the root because she broke my whole crown. Yeah, so it's a lot. Just don't get distracted from basically what I'm saying. Don't get distracted and let small things, just the smallest thing, get you back into those bad habits and stuff like that. Because I clearly could have, when I found those gummy things, because of how I was feeling this morning. But I remember that, the president from Thomas Nelson told me to drink coffee. Because I used to feel bad when I go in there because I was drinking back then. And it felt like I had a hangover this morning. And I know I don't drink. So I said, what the world is going on? And, yeah, the smallest thing can distract you. And I was going through there looking, trying to figure out where I put the teeth down the bottom. That goes, because I had 2 sets. They go with, because she messed up on the first set, the measurements, and then she said come back in 2 days, and then she took the imprints and was working on it, and then when they came back, I had my 2nd set. But the thing about it is, when I was doing my meta videos, the bottom had me talking like I had like something in my mouth, and I'm like, not the teeth, but it was like this, and I was like, I gotta talk on this camera. I said, and I was saying to myself, and I was talking to God, I said, and I was in the house, and I was putting a little potty grip and all that stuff down there to keep it down in there tight and everything. And I said, God, I said, you know what I went through to get my teeth done, and I had stayed off of social media for a while, and I couldn't even take pictures like I wanted to. So that's why you always see me posting my pictures a lot, because it took a long time for me to smile again. But I always laugh. And the crazy trip thing about it is, during that time that I had lost my teeth and people forced my teeth out of my mouth, my mom used to say, Sheri, why are you laughing so much? Because I would not let the devil take my laughter from me just because my teeth was gone. Yeah, so yeah, just don't get distracted. And yeah, the coffee, it helped me. Now, what if I had ate one of the edibles because I saw the edible and I knew that I was feeling a certain way, and I would say, I'm just gonna take one of these because I don't feel right. So I know as today is I'm gonna have to get them out of the house. Yeah, even though I'm strong, them edibles. Because I don't like to smoke. I never liked to smoke anyway. Because I never really knew how to smoke. I would have to smoke. I had to pull and French inhale just to get high. Because I never knew how to like pull. So yeah. But I know I had to hurry up and get them things out of here. And I know exactly who I'm gonna give them to. Because I used to give him my weed all the time and all that stuff to cut grass and all that. But yeah. When I see him or whoever I see, they gonna get those edibles. Cause I was sitting there looking, I said, and I started thinking, I said, I'm feeling kind of bad. Why don't you eat one of these edibles? And I said, why is you thinking like that? You gonna mess up your whole sobriety like that? Because so you know what sobriety is? Sobriety is everything, y'all. Not just alcohol. It's drugs, edibles, it's cigarettes, it's all these things that can cause you to get distracted and all the things that can cause your health to go bad. You know what I'm saying? And you to have misjudgment, you know? Yeah. And that's why I don't drink a lot of coffee either. Because I used to tell Miss Miss Valerie Livingston, right? Over at Thomas Nelson. She at TTC now. And I used to tell her, she took me to Starbucks and she said, this is what you do instead of smoking weed and drinking beer and stuff. You come in here with you a book and stuff, and yeah, Starbucks, she said, and you know, get you some coffee or something. And she spent $25 on me, and I said, I don't have $25 to go to a Starbucks. I said, I give me a 6-pack of beer and a dime or a nick of weed. But that's how my mind was, y'all. I'm telling you, that's how my mind was. Miss Valerie Livingston, she's smart. It's the same one that told me to eat chocolate and have the baths. But everything don't work for everybody. The chocolate and the baths work for her, but I already knew what them baths do because I woke up with a bath hangover. And yeah, I was like, what the heck is going on? I supposed to be feeling better. I thought I was gonna sleep like a baby. Yeah, so yeah, I had to get this live in here, even though I came up here probably a little late. It really don't matter because I be coming up here, and another thing too, what I wanted to do, and the reason why I came up here is to let you know you ain't gonna have one of them. You're not gonna have one of those. Hello, you're not gonna have one of them every day. You can make yourself like that because when I get off of here, I'm gonna shift my mood, you know, and I'm shifting it now as we speak. So if you happen to come into one of those days where you feel like you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or you wake up and you felt like you had a hangover and you know you're not drunk or never, and you know you're not even indulging in drinking no more and all that stuff, you just got to pray and reframe your thoughts and maybe sip some coffee. I did do that. Valerie Livingston told me to. I did do that. I remember she said it. One thing about it, when people tell me something, I will remember it forever. And I try to tell them, if you don't want me to know something, or you say something to me and I remember your name and I know your face, don't tell me, because I got an elephant brain. You gonna be hearing it over and over again. Because I done said this a while. Down to not having my Adderall pills. And I told her when I was on doing my North Star, I told her, I said, She said, why are you smoking weed? You're not supposed to be smoking weed in this class. You can get kicked out for that. I said, what? I said, because I don't have my Adderall pills. And she said, well, you don't need those either. People is something, y'all. The lady she got a degree. You know, she was the president of Thomas Nelson. You know, I was in the Elevate program, and yeah, through Obama, and yeah, I got education for $5,200, and Obama did that. So, if anybody tell y'all that Obama messed up money, no, I'm living proof. I got a lot of things through the Obama. I went to the food bank and got my culinary arts for free. I got a builder's license certificate for free. You know, and all I had to do was take tests and write an essay and get this stuff for free. And I can have this for the rest of my life, and I can always have something. And even if I don't get paid for it, I still have the skill, and I can volunteer somewhere. And not only that, I can provide for myself. What? Cook for myself. And what if I need to? If somebody take my house, I might have to build me a hut or a teepee. Or igloo, you know what I'm saying? I just look at it like that, you know. Once you get a skill, you ain't gonna forget it like somebody. You might get a little rougher, and then not only that, I can always come over here to YouTube because somebody always teaches somebody something on YouTube, and you know, because my Black and Decker that I at Thomas Nelson asked Mr. Eric over there at the Goodwill. I don't know if he's still over there because I be checking on him. I keep all their numbers, and I if it was for me running this big mouth, because the books, because I was in coding and billing, right? But they're gonna try to tell me I had a barrier, and I know I didn't have a barrier because it's been over 25 years or something, and they just wanted me in that class where the men was at, and it worked for me because the women was mean to me. So I ended up going to the builders. They tried to get me in there to weld. I was gonna weld too, because I wanted to do water welding. So, but anyway, I'm just excited now because if it hadn't been for those people, and at that time during 2016 all the way up to 19, I probably, you know, would have been somewhere else, or I don't know. I had a lot of stuff that happened to me after that because the devil was big mad, y'all. Because I had woke up, you know. I woke up. I clearly woke up. And I got in Thomas Nelson from a letter that had been sitting in my box for 3 days. When I opened the letter, it was the next day. I had to be there the next day. I hurry up. I think I called Ronnie or either Gilbert. I said, take me over here to this thing. I got this test to take. They're going to give me free schooling. You know, that wasn't nothing but God. Nothing but God. So don't be listening to people that be talking mess about Barack Obama, y'all, because I am living proof. And I made history. And I was, 42 and 43 years old when I did all that? And I'm going on 49. So when they play around with the Democrats and stuff like that, that takes schooling from people that can't afford it. College and all that stuff. Silver spoon people. Yeah. We weren't born with money like that. And if we was born with it, it was taken from us. Hidden deeds and stuff like that. You know. Taking books and things from us and all that. But I went a long ways because I'm going to tell you why. Because most of these people that helped me, they were black. Miss Livingston is black. Miss Linda at the Goodwill is black. Karen is black. The lady that did my, I'm going to get it right this time. Marilyn is black. She did my she taught me how to do resumes. What you call a letter? What is it called? It's called a something letter. I have all that. I keep all my papers, all my stuff. because I don't trust computers. I have always been like this. I know how to draw lines on paper. If I run out of paper, I know how to draw anything. So, right backwards, anything. So, the thing about it is, reason I came up here, I had to let y'all know, too, on my post, don't let Black History be 1 month, because we are history, and we are constantly making history every single day that we live. We wake up, you know, and like now, I'm making history, and I'm trying to see if I forgot anybody. I really don't like to talk about Sheri Green, because Sheri Green is a different Sheri. My name is Sheri Brown, but Sheri Green at Social Service, she tried to make it hard for me 3 times. 3 times I had her, and she's supposed to be Snap It. She's supposed to be the Elevate. She's supposed to be all the program, but she act like that money is hers. And then one day I went in there last year and told her I was on Wegovy. She was jealous about that. How you get that? Some Black people, you got to investigate, because some Black folk act like the lynch mob. They act like they trying to hang you, but they blacker than you. And I'm just being honest. Some Black folks don't like they self. And that lady, because she gonna tell me, she took me out the med tech class, right? But she just don't know that it's already paid for. And Miss Diane called me and said, you gonna finish your, what you call, it's already paid for. I'm waiting on you. She thinks she's so slick. Sheri Green need to be dealt with. And the thing about it was, last year she lost her sister. And I said, Lord, I'm praying for you. You know, you can't just go around and keep doing stuff to people of the same color, and people that is trying to strive and elevate and Snap It and all this. Them people didn't make those programs for nothing to see the Black loss. We've been losing a lot of stuff for years. But sometimes some of the Black people is they act like they something now. I don't know what's wrong with them. But I don't really like to say her name, because she has always been. I'm trying to think of the word for her. I think I already said it. She tried to put you behind instead of fast forward, because she was in the fast forward program too, y'all. She been over there social service for so long, but she act like the bus tickets, the 30-day bus tickets is hers. She act like the certificates is hers, because I had initially signed up for a 2-week program to get my PCA. Do you know I had to go on my own to go to work at Phoenix to get $225 to go and get my PCA? Because she talking about, well, you don't need that class. How you know what I need, Sheri Green? I'm Sheri Brown. You gonna have to do better. Just because I'm light skinned don't mean I ain't Black. Yeah, I just had to talk about this stuff since I have this platform. So yeah, it's Black History Month. We still have a whole bunch of work to do. And a lot of no, I wouldn't say a lot, a few of us, I say about, I don't want to say the percentage, y'all, but the percentage of Sheri Green is small. It may be 35%, right? I was gonna say 25, maybe 35%, because she one of those ones, like the lady last year. I forgave these people now. The lady last year, Black History Month, that I wrote an essay on, that turned she turned the air conditioner on. It was 39 degrees outside. I was on my way to school or either plasma to donate. Both of them is what? Helping me, right? One is a finance and one is education. And this lady, I dress up like this every day, all kinds of ways. I dress, change my hair. Because she was darker than me, she used to pick at me. She wanted me to stand out and wait till she come back around from going to the beach in the cold with a 30-day pass on me. I get on the bus, she said, and this February the 18th now, don't you ever forget it, because I wrote it down. I got a rough draft, and I wrote HRT. Because one thing about me, I am a writer and an activist. So she said, what you coming up on the bus for? I said, excuse me, I have a 30-day pass. She said, ain't you going to the station? I said, how you know where I'm going? She acted like she had the system of what I was doing. She was watching me, clocking me, you know? And I said, ma'am, you don't know where I'm going. I have a 30-day pass. I can go anywhere I want to. I can go to North. I can go to Portsmouth. I can go to Suffolk. I can go anywhere I want. Anywhere they got a bus or a rail, whatever they got, I can go. And not only that, I have a driver's license right here. I have to tell people, I can rent a car. I can drive somebody else's car. I said, don't ever, contradict or think you know about another person. So I was sitting back there, and the crazy thing is, this was on Sundays, y'all. While I was traveling, going to church and plasma. She would do it on a Sunday, and what else? What other day it was? It was on a Sunday, and I think it was on a Tuesday, because I was going to school. Sunday, Tuesday, and then I used to change my days, because I used to try to get away from these people that was messing with me, so I would change my days up. But anyway, what I'm saying is, it was Black History Month, y'all. She gave me some thing. She told the white officer to get me off the bus. Get her off my bus. I'm looking like Rosa Parks now. Look at my skin. I look like Rosa Parks. And the dark-skinned bear told me, get off my bus. I said, ma'am, and this third time it happened to me in Black History Month. I said, ma'am, Rosa Parks fought for our rights when they told her to get in the back of the bus. I said, look at what you're doing. You're driving the bus. You're driving the bus. And you're telling Rosa Parks to get off the bus. Jesus. Them the ones I'm talking about, trying to take us backwards. And they of color. And I don't know if they're 25% or 35%. Those are the ones I'm talking about in particular. Her, Sheri Green, it's a couple of them, y'all. Because I have to remind them, my daddy black. My grandma daddy black. Dark skin. Okay? They chose to mess with Indian, light-skinned, white women. So for you to try to judge me, my son is black. And for you to judge me because of my color, that's the thing right there, y'all. And it's another one. It's one at the courthouse that sits by Judge Glenn and Corey Smith. And she one of my niece's age. I can tell you exactly which niece age she is. She 33. She Jasmine's age. And she be telling me, sit down. Don't come up here. And the last time I was in there, I said, what is your name? Because I'm telling Karen Bowden on you, because I votes, right? I vote. I am a registered voter. I'm telling Karen Bowden on you. because her name, Sheriff, her name is on my papers. And you are what? A deputy? And I am telling on you. So she gave me her name. Am I telling on her? Or did I tell on her? You'll see. That's another one that's taking us backwards. And all them is white up there and she over there. They always do that. You look at Judge Judy and you look at all the other shows where they always had an opposite color down from whatever, what you call it. If you got a black judge, you got a white deputy right there, right? That's just the way it's the way it is. Just go look at the shows. That's the way it is. So anyway, yeah. So that's another one that's trying to take us backwards. She's looking at me, and I go in there all the time looking fly, different color wigs, different stuff, and dressed up, and they just look at me like and try to, and I'm about to be 50. I'm born in 1975, and these people talking to me. Good morning. These people talking to me like I ain't nobody. I just want to be told the lady on the bus. I said I'm Rosa Sparks. I said Rosa Parks got you driving the bus. Don't play with me, girl. Look, they don't be liking when I be telling the truth. Cause I'm gonna tell on you. You make us look bad. I'm gonna tell on you, girl. I'm gonna tell it to the church. I'm gonna look. Yolanda Adams said, I'm gonna tell it to the church. That God saved me and he needs to save you. Yeah, I had to get up here and, it was rough, but I had to get up here and let y'all know that we only got 28 days in this year and this month. But always celebrate your history. Every day of your life when you wake up, you're making history. You're making history. You're still here. You're not hung. You're not, I can't breathe. You're not popped down. You're not, you get what I'm saying? So we make history every day we wake up. Okay? We're living. And the best thing about living is, living for Christ. Don't just be existing. Just waking up and, what am I going to do today? Smoke a blunt, drink a beer. Yeah. Y'all know what I'm saying. Anyways, tell somebody about God and tell somebody about Jesus. Every day you wake up, make that your good deed. Because see, in my plans, I have good deeds that I do every day. I have a good deed. I wrote it down in my plans. It's a system, and I can't go a day without doing a good deed. And one thing I am going to do, and it's the best good deed, is to tell somebody about Jesus Christ. And that's every day of my life, who wakes me up, who walks with me, who talks to me when I don't have anybody around, no friends, who loves me when I feel nobody loves me, and people love me from a distance. It is what it is, y'all. And yeah, that's what I came up here for. Continue, to love the Son, and that's Jesus, and that's what I used to say on Meta. And y'all know that Jesus saves.